a touchdown pass of 2 yards. 2-yard pass, 2 touchdown passes on the night for Grant Henderson with 4:05 to go in the first quarter. A 2-yard pass this time, number 7 to number 10. And now Cherryville will go for 2. Henderson from the shotgun, Hallman to his right. Low snap, has to pick the ball up, throws it quickly to Ryder Davis. Davis is in, but did that ball touch the ground? Did he catch it?
He caught it. He caught it right above
just right off his
grass.
Yeah, looked like it might have bounced in there to him. Had it been a lateral, that would have been okay. Referees are discussing something in a huddle, but right now they do call the 2-point conversion good, and I think it's going to stand.
It's going to stand.
4:05 to go in the first quarter. 14-7. Cherryville back in front.
Engineering great smiles and promoting healthy teeth and gums. That's his engineering background and knowledge and state-of-the-art 3D. From implants to root canals and other dental procedures. Dentistry, Engineering Smiles is 916 or visit our website at www.clonagerdentistry.com, located on East Church Street in Cherryville.
All right, fans, welcome back. Milton Baker and Danny Aker along with you from Rudisill Stadium. Cherryville on its second offensive possession goes 75 yards on the drive and caps it off with a 2-yard touchdown pass and 2-point conversion to retake the lead 14-7. Kickoff taken at the 19-yard line by the Rebels. That's number 25 trying to pick and weave his way through traffic. I've never seen a kicker turn go quite that way.
Chesney.
He was going west to east, and then all of a sudden started trying to dodge players going north to south. But he gets brought down at the 39-yard line. Another good start of field position for the Rebels. Both teams have not really been pinned in the hole every time tonight.
No, they haven't.
So the Rebels will try to move back down the field, trailing by 7 points here on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. Marsh from the shotgun. He hands off to George, and George down to about the 47-yard line.
Tackled by Gable Granny and Austin Jenkins.
All right. The Rebels continue to ground out big chunks of yardage on the ground. Have they completed a pass yet tonight?
No completion. One pass attempt was no good.
It's incomplete. Here's a shotgun snap, and the handoff goes to George, and he runs right into the biggest play on that defensive line for the Ironman, number 79.
And that will be
Alex Blackwood.
Yeah, he was all over him.
They finally
they gave him a yard.
Yeah, but George went no further. Blackwood at 6'4", 305, and George at 5'10", 215. George finally found a wall he couldn't move.
Yes, he did.
And it's a...
They might not run that play again.
It's enough for a first down, but it didn't go for much more than just enough.
Wide right is Harry Huddleston.
And this handoff goes to George. George picks and moves his way through the line all the way down to the 35-yard line. Huge gain for Charles Mack George.
16-yard pickup by George.
I'd like to welcome our viewers on KTCBroadcasting.com. You can watch tonight's game as well as listen to our radio audio. Cherryville a little disorganized on the defensive line. Rebels should have snapped that ball. And the handoff goes to George. George up the middle, and it's George going to go all the way for the touchdown from the 35 yards out. Another touchdown run for Charles Mack George.
No penalties.
So we've had 4 touchdowns by both teams combined in the first quarter, and there's still 2 minutes 14 seconds to go. This might be outpacing the Bunker Hill game, Danny Aker.
2:14 left in the first quarter. Back to try the extra point will be Ivan Cavillo with Walsh, the holder.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So we are tied up on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug Scoreboard, 14-all.
Dr. Paula H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is proud to be the official dentist of the Cherryville Ironmen. Visit our website at paulclonigerdentistry.com. Take a virtual tour of the office, meet the staff and Dr. Paul Cloninger. See our procedures page for details on our services. Watch our online video for methods on how we reduce patient anxiety. You can also make an appointment. We accept new patients daily. Call 704-435-6916 or go online to paulclonigerdentistry.com.
Hello, this is Dr. Paul Cloninger, and I have some exciting news to share. Affordable dental implants are finally here. Did you know that dental implants can help secure that miserable fitting denture? If you are missing teeth that affect the way you look, let me help rebuild the smile of your dreams. Using state-of-the-art technology, my staff and I can engineer a smile specifically for you. In addition to implants, we do root canals, extractions, dentures, crowns, anything necessary to help you gain that confidence in your smile. We do it all right here in Cherryville. To schedule a free implant consultation, call 704-435-6916 or visit us on paulclonigerdentistry.com.
Welcome back after the Rebels go 61 yards on the drive, capped off by a 35-yard touchdown run. Cherryville receives the kickoff. Ryer Davis from the 16-yard line. Davis, he's gone and got one man to beat, I should say, and he is going to outrace Cavillo. And Ryer Davis goes
No penalty.
88 yards?
88 yards.
Was it from the 12?
It was from the 12.
That he pumped that kick and ran all the way back 88 yards for Ryer Davis. Now, he ran one back against Best 90 last week. Just missed it this week. Cherryville has struck quickly twice on the first play from scrimmage. They scored on a 61-yard pass. Here, with 2:01 to go in the first quarter, a 88-yard kickoff return by Ryer Davis. Davis has been in on three of the three Cherryville touchdowns, touchdowns tonight. Caught two touchdown passes from Henderson and now runs this kickoff back. And the two-point conversion coming up here by the Ironman, and the snap is high, and the ball is recovered by the Rebels, and that will thwart that two-point conversion. Another failed two-point conversion for Cherryville, but the kickoff return has electrified the home crowd again.
It has.
20-14, Cherryville leads on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug Scoreboard.
Get it cranked at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Yes, with a stop at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville, you'll save time and time again. They start all the winners. They do it all at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Starters, alternators, generators, rebuild and repair. Located at 457 Hall H. Beam Road in Cherryville. Get it cranked and running with a visit to Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. You'll save time and time again.
Save time and time again.
Phil Starter and Alternator, Cherryville.
All right, welcome back. We're just, we haven't even gotten down to 2 minutes to go. 2:01 to go in the first quarter. 5 touchdowns in the game.
Wow.
Not a defensive model.
No, it's not.
Special teams model tonight.
Kicking off for William is Christian Hawkins.
End over end, short kick off, and it bounces away. Cherryville's got it. It hit number 22 and bounced out of his hands. Kickoff return.
Gabriel
Branning recovers the kickoff fumble. And Cherryville will have the ball at the West Lincoln Rebels 29-yard line. 29-yard line, 1st and 10, our first turnover of the game. With 1:57 to go, are we going to see a 6th touchdown in the first quarter?
Possibly.
Quickly as Cherryville's capable of scoring tonight, as Cherryville gets the offensive unit out there they want. Owens heading off the field. Hallman in the backfield standing to the left of quarterback Grant Henderson. Henderson, a lot of movement.
Yeah, he does.
He does that every play.
He really.
And there's confusion.
Time call.
So there's a delay of game penalty called on Cherryville. Delay of game penalty, and I didn't do last week's game, Danny, but did he do the same
thing?
It seems to be
Well, he did that in game 1 with Bunker Hill. You remember that?
I know he did it against Bunker Hill. It's from the shotgun. He's taking a step forward. He's back. He's looking at the sidelines the whole time. It's undoubtedly a.
Is it confusion? It's confusion to us. So is it confusion to the defense?
I don't know. It's undoubtedly a planned way of doing things for Cherryville. Henderson takes the shotgun snap here, play action fake to Owens. Now scrambling for his life around the left end, and Grant Henderson down to the 29, back to the original line of scrimmage.
I think he's going to
makes up the 5-yard penalty.
I believe. Let's see if it's.
He might be just a little bit short, maybe a 4-yard gain. Yeah, give him only 4
yards.
They didn't give him a real good spot. He got a little further down than that. They mark it just outside the 30. 1:30 and counting here in the first quarter, 20-14 Cherryville, and the Ironmen with the ball after the Rebels fumble the kickoff return.
Thompson and Davis again wide right for the Ironmen.
And the handoff goes to Owens. Owens was that should be a face mask penalty.
It should be. That tackle was made by number 66 Dawson Warwick.
He didn't grab the face mask, but he grabbed the opening of the upper part of the helmet.
Yes, he did.
Above his eyes. He grabbed that part of the helmet and pulled him down, and that should be a face mask penalty.
It's not. It's going to be a loss of 2.
Yeah. 51 seconds and counting here, first quarter.
3rd and 13 for the Ironmen. Ice play probably here.
Yep, rolling to the right is Henderson, and now we've got the stoppage of play.
Penalty on the far side.
Whistle stops the play. And
we've had 5 penalties called thus far, 3 for West Lincoln.
We've got a illegal procedure.
Ironman.
Yep, so that stops the play, and another 5-yard penalty coming up here back to the 36-yard line. Cherryville with 41.5 seconds to go.
Direction.
On this drive, they certainly are. They haven't had too many problems tonight going the right direction. 2 scores from scrimmage and a kickoff return.
Look about 3rd and 17.
Yep, looks like it. Shotgun snap. Henderson plenty of time. Throws deep, and he's going for Thompson. Thompson just couldn't hang on inside the 5.
Yeah, broken up by Harry Huddleston. Probably 4 down territory here, maybe. Possibly.
Is it 4th down now?
Yes,
4th down, 17. Yeah, I imagine Cherryville probably looking that they'll go for it here. From the 36-yard line, 4th down, need to get to the almost the 19 for a first down. 21.5 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Davis and Thompson wide right.
Henderson takes the shotgun snap, looks past, now takes off running, and Henderson now passes. It's complete to Thompson. Thompson inside the 20. Was he across the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball?
I don't think so.
He was way across the line of scrimmage. You see the dirt area?
Yeah.
That's about the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
He was way beyond
8
that.
yards beyond that.
Yeah, he was way beyond that. So illegal forward pass. So that will be
loss of down.
It's incomplete, loss of down. You're right. So that was on 4th down. So let's see how they assess this penalty. If they mark off the penalty yardage and loss of down, we give the ball to West Lincoln.
It would.
Let's see how this works out. Illegal forward pass by the offense, and it is a loss down. It is West Lincoln's ball.
5-yard penalty.
They get it after the 5-yard penalty. So West Lincoln has great field position at their own 40. The fumble on the kickoff return does not come back to haunt them at this point. With 10 seconds to go in the first quarter, maybe we won't see a 6th touchdown of the first quarter.
Let's hope not. If you give it to Charles Mack George,
He could.
he could go.
He'd go all the way on any play. And he's in there at fullback along with Chesney. And they hand it to George. George hands it around the left, heads around the left end, and he's going to be taken down after a 3 or 4 yard gain. And that will run out the first quarter clock. 20-14, Cherryville leads after 1 quarter on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug Scoreboard.
A lot of people are switching to natural gas lately because natural gas appliances cost a lot less to operate than those using propane or electricity. In fact, a typical family could save up to $1,000 a year just by switching from propane to natural gas. But that's not all. To learn more about natural gas and to find out how much money you could save by switching, visit psncenergy.com/choosegas. That's psncenergy.com/choosegas. Natural gas from PSNC Energy, making everyday life better.
Golf carts are the specialty at R&M Motors in Cherryville. No matter where you live, it's well worth the drive to R&M Motors in Cherryville for your custom-made golf carts. Prices start at only $18.50, and all carts come with a 30-day warranty. Come see the selection today. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8:30 till 2. And be sure to check out R&M Pawn and Trade and R&M Motor Tire and Automotive Care, all located on the Dallas-Cherryville Highway, 1 mile outside of Cherryville. Call 704-445-0103.
All right, folks, not so fast. First quarter clock ran out, but there was a penalty on Cherryville. Illegal participation penalty gives West Lincoln a first down at the Ironman 45, and there will be one untimed play here before we go to the second quarter. From the shotgun, the snap to Marsh. Marsh looks right side and incomplete for George, who had a lot of room in front of him.
Yes, he did, Milton.
All right, so the incomplete pass, and that will end the action here as we go to the second quarter as Cherryville leads 20-14, Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug Scoreboard.
On Tuesday, November 4th, vote for Rebecca Abernathy Swindeman for Gaston County School Board at Large. Rebecca wants to put health and safety issues first and stop budget extortion needs while keeping on the frills. She will bring proactive leadership to the board and will address county concerns including financial accountability, transparency, and responsiveness, and will issue a resolution against Common Core with more equality between schools with increased communication. On November 4th, vote Rebecca Abernathy Swindeman for the Gaston County School Board. This announcement paid for by the committee to elect Rebecca Abernathy Swindeman for Gaston County School Board.
Hey, the boys, send me the money. Hi, folks. Robert Gates here with GatesAuction.com, and I want to tell you about an absolute auction at 711 East Main Street in Cherryville on Wednesday, September the 24th at 12 p.m. It's prime office space, a former doctor's office, 2-story building in a prime location. 711 East Main Street, Cherryville, North Carolina, sold to the highest bidder regardless of price. Call me at 704-472-7598.
NCAL number 4823.
Sold American.
And welcome back as we go to second quarter action now. West Lincoln has a 2nd and 10 from the Ironman 45. They'll be moving right to left this quarter. From the shotgun, Noah Marsh, and puts Chesney in motion. The quarterback throws incomplete pass for Chesney right side, just getting rid of it as he was getting drilled by Ironman defense.
Yeah, that play.
Flag comes out now.
To here now.
Now what we got here?
Intentional grounding?
Maybe more of a unnecessary roughness or unsportsmanlike conduct, maybe, or maybe even a hold.
It's going to be on West Lincoln.
Yeah. If you're right about that. Referee telling the Rebels to get back. And let's see, it does appear that it's going to be on West Lincoln. It wouldn't be intentional grounding because the receiver Chesney was in the area.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Rebels.
Wow.
I told you these teams were still rivals.
They are rivals.
They're not conference opponents anymore, but they still don't like each other a whole lot. So they marked this one way back.
That's a big one. That's the 4th penalty for the Rebels. They're up to 30 yards in penalties.
That ends up being almost a 20-yard penalty from the spot of the infraction. They go all the way back to the 36, about 19 and a half yard mark off on the penalty. And so with 11:55 to go second quarter, Ironman leading 20-14 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug Scoreboard. Marsh from the shotgun.
Hunter Turner the Rebels wide right.
Man in motion, left to right. And shotgun snap, quick pass right side, caught by number 22, who was the man in motion, Todrick Anderson.
Yeah, tackled by Ryder Davis, got him at the ankles.
Good job by Davis. Cherryville got their hands full tonight trying to tackle these big guys, Chesney and George, and a good open field tackle there on Anderson, who's no little guy, 5'10", 190 pounds. Rebels got some size.
Yes, they do.
Third down coming up, third and about 25 from the 41-yard line.
Number 79, Alex Blackwood coming on.
This is fourth down, excuse me. Fourth down play coming up. So the Rebels are going to have to punt. We had that one untimed play.
Right.
And then the second quarter started on second down and 10. And
Thompson.
Rebels still trying to get people on the field.
Thompson and Davis back for the Ironman.
They didn't know it was fourth down either. And here's the kick. Kicks away by George.
Not a good kick at all.
He goes, he really shanked that one off the side of his foot. And let's see, this is going to give Cherryville excellent field position.
Maybe a 15-yard punt.
Where do they spot this one?
Spotted on the 48, I believe.
The Rebels 48, Cherryville first and 10 with 10:40 to go. 2014 score, Mr. Sparky Hauser drove scoreboard. A hot, humid Friday it was.
All week. It sure has.
And we've seen already a couple breaks for water here tonight.
We've got hot offenses right now on both sides.
Really do.
Some points on the board. 34 points here early in the second quarter.
Henderson takes the shotgun snap, goes across the middle, thrown behind, but caught by number 21 for Cherryville, Young Sherrill.
Young Sherrill with his first catch, tackled there by Harry Huddleston.
Young Sherrill made a good catch on that ball.
First down pickup, 11-yard pickup.
A John Brown All-State good hands play of the game by Young Sherrill. Catch that pass a little bit behind him. And a Medical Center Pharmacy first down to the Rebel 41. Shotgun snap again. The handoff goes for a couple to Ryan Owens. Owens is getting a lot of touches tonight.
Yes, he is. We'll give him.
You know, he didn't like much breaking that first kickoff return all the way. Later on in the first quarter, Ryder Davis did go 88 yards on a kickoff return. That put Cherryville up 20-14.
Right.
There was a fumble on the ensuing kickoff to the Rebels, but the Ironman offense stalled on fourth down. Rebels got the ball back now. Cherryville takes over after the punt. Here's Owens again. Owens, short gain of 1 to the 39. It'll bring up third down. Third down and about 8. 9:40 and counting here. Second quarter, first half at Rudisill Stadium in Cherryville. Milton Baker and Danny Aker along with you. Next week we'll be at
North Gaston.
North Gaston. Following week at East Gaston. Then the following week Cherryville is at home
against the Rebels.
Parkwood
Rebels.
Shotgun snap to Henderson. Henderson looking down the left side. Wide open is Thompson. He dropped the ball. Thompson was running with the ball and dropped it. And it's picked up by the Rebels. Number 40 on the return. He is going to be brought down on the...
Zane Peterson.
Yeah, he is going to be brought down at about the Ironman 48 or 49-yard line. Now officials are getting the ball spotted here. Here comes... the referee. What's going on here? It looked like they're coming back. Maybe a illegal block on the return by West Lincoln. So they'll mark off the penalty yardage from the spot of the foul. That's going to set West Lincoln back some then. Not going to have quite as good a field position.
Set them back, 10 yards? Let's see.
They spotted it from the end of the run. I don't know. Now they don't know where to put it. Now they go back 2 or 3 more yards. Now they're going back even more. Okay, the penalty flag was thrown at the Rebel 38, so this is going all the way back to the 28.
Wow.
All right, so they spotted that ball 3 different times on that penalty, and finally got it at the 28. And 9:07 to go in the second quarter. Believe it or not, no touchdowns have been scored here in the second quarter. A turnover by Cherryville, their first of the night. And Thompson had plenty of room in front of him.
Yes, he did.
I don't know how he just dropped that ball. And here's a shotgun snap to Marsh. Marsh hands off to Chesney. Chesney near side. Thompson giving chase. Thompson will ride him out of bounds at the 43-yard line, but a huge pickup and first down.
13-yard pickup by Chesney.
Chesney on the run, and be first and 10 Rebels at their 43-yard line. 8:58 clock stopped as the play goes out of bounds. Rebels with the ball down by 6 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard, 20-14 here at Cherryville tonight. Week 3 of the high school season. Both teams 1-1 on the year. Shotgun snap, handoff George. George, big yardage up to the 49-yard line.
Tackle there by Austin Jenkins.
You know, talk about these runs by Chesney and George, but they're not doing this without that offensive line doing a good job, too.
They are doing
a big offensive line, and they are giving George plenty of room to run.
Mac George with 8 carries, 110 yards just here in the second quarter.
Shotgun snap. George gets the handoff again. Plenty of room. And he is running and rumbling down to about the 40-yard line. I don't want to say it, Andy, but he just completely ran over.
He did. Andrew
one
Thompson.
Ironman.
Yeah, Andrew Thompson and Austin Jenkins on the tackle. Took both of them to get him down.
Yeah, and he ran over a Ironman lineman there that I don't see on the roster, but I wouldn't call his name anyway because he got run over. And it's first and 10 at the Cherryville 40. Here's Marsh on the shotgun snap, hand off Chesney. Chesney right side, nearly falls down, stays up, and we got flags coming in from everywhere. Everybody's throwing flags. Let's see if I got one. I'll throw one too.
Andrew Thompson may have got him by the horse collar or face mask, maybe.
It looks like it's going to be of the personal foul variety here.
Face mask, maybe.
Here comes the official. Personal foul.
Face mask.
Face mask, Cherryville. So add 15 yards to the end of the play, and the Rebels are going to be all the way down to the 21-yard line. First and 10 West Lincoln Rebels with 8:02 to go in the second quarter here. At the 21.
Ironman up to 6 penalties, 45 yards. Both teams have been penalized 85 yards here in the first half.
Shotgun snap to Marsh. Marsh looking to pass. Throws left side. Got his man. Oh, and it's knocked away at the last moment by number 80 for Cherryville. That is Michael Lawing. Pass was intended there. Is that number 3?
Number 3 pass intended to Harry Huddleston.
Well, you know, with this game being Cherryville or West Lincoln at Cherryville, and we're pretty close to Rebel territory, our broadcast coverage. I know we've got a lot of Rebel fans listening in and maybe watching on the internet tonight at ktcbroadcasting.com. Second and 10. Yep, toss right side to George. George and number 79, Blackwood meet again.
In there. They sure do.
Blackwood's the one Ironman who can stop the forward momentum of George.
But not before Mac George picks up 4 yards.
Yeah.
George up to 10 carries, 126 yards.
Third down, about 6 here. Ball at the 12-yard line. 17-yard line.
7:07 left in the second quarter.
Need to get to the 11 for first down. Here is the handoff, and breaking some tackles is Anderson. Todrick Anderson stays on his feet short of a first down.
Anderson, I think we're going to give him
5. It's fourth and 1.
Yeah, 5 yards by Anderson.
Fourth and 1 at the 12. Who you think might get the ball? I believe it's going to be George. George going to go to about the 1. He got about 11 yards on the carry. First down and goal at about the 1-yard line for West Lincoln. Clock stops at 6:31 as they move the chains. And we got a timeout, Cherryville, timeout called by the Ironman. And we'll be right back. Cherryville's lead in jeopardy here at 20-14.
In this area, there are two names you can depend on. The first is Roland Black Heating and Cooling, and the second is Train. Hurry in now and check out the great deals from Train and Roland Black Heating and Cooling. Right now, you can get 0% financing for up to 60 months on qualifying credit approval and qualified equipment. Come in now for all the details, or give them a call at 704-865-1375. Visit them at the new location, 501 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
All right, welcome back to Riddlesville Stadium. And it's first and goal at the 1 for the Rebels here in the second quarter, looking to tie. And the handoff goes to George, and he stopped.
He is stopped.
He might have lost a yard.
I think he might have 4 different Ironmen on the number 79, one of the 3 or 4 Ironmen. That's Blackwood.
Also number 74 out there who's not on our roster.
No, he's not.
6:08 and counting here. Second quarter, 2014. Ironman lead by 6, but the Rebels have it second and goal at the 2. And, probably go to George again.
Well, they may fake everybody out and might be a quarterback sneak. Let's see. Or Chesney.
Marsh from the shotgun.
I'd say George.
Man comes in motion right to left. Toss goes Chesney. Chesney around the left side, and he's in for the score with 5:40 to go in the second quarter. The Rebels tie it up here, 20-20, and we'll probably see Cavallo come out for the extra point. Cavillo. First score of the second quarter after 5 touchdowns were scored in the first quarter. 5:40 to go second quarter. 2-yard run by number 25, Daniel Chesney. And the Rebels are going for 2. Going for 2. Marsh from the shotgun. And Marsh looking to pass. Goes left side wide open. Number 33 all by his little awesome. Everybody for Cherryville went right on that play. Kenny Stevens makes the catch to put the Rebels up 22-20 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug Scoreboard.
In the nation, they go by Guardian, Lifesaver, and Friend. At Nationwide Insurance, we just call them agents. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that cares.
Nationwide is on your side.
Your Nationwide Insurance agent in Cherryville is Sandy Cunningham Nationwide Insurance, 1608 East Church Street. Call 704-445-1990.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
For over 100 years, the Stamey Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added a new cremation center along with their new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. And they want to take this time to invite you to their open house Sunday afternoon, October 19th from 2 to 4 p.m. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home on Dixie Street in Cherryville. You want pizza? Then head to Subway in Cherryville and Booger City and try the new Flatizza Pizza. Order it the way you like it on Subway's famous flatbread. On a diet? Try one of Subway's low-fat subs. And what about breakfast? Well, they've got that too. Visit your nearest Subway, located on Highway 150 west of Cherryville in the Food Line Shopping Center. And Subway in the Carolina Shopping Center in Boger City. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you, and our camera crew, Josh Collins and Shandy Clark. Kickoff is short, fumbled around by Cherryville, and finally falling on the far side of the field, Ryan Owens. But Cherryville will have good field position after the very short kickoff. And Cherryville starts with the ball at their own 33. First and 10, moving left to right.
Looking at the stat sheet, a lot of penalties, a lot of first downs, a lot of TD runs, passing, a little bit of everything tonight in the first half, Milton.
Shotgun formation for Henderson. Hallman to his right. You know, one thing Wesleyan hasn't done like they did early in the game, and that was jump off sides.
Yeah.
Quarterback keeper. Ben Henderson runs into his own lineman. Not much doing.
Not much of anything. Running in on his own.
Got a yard.
And big 77.
Sam Weidenhammer.
Brett Potter on the tackle, along with Zane Peterson by the Rebels.
22-20, Rebels lead on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. And Cherryville with the ball, 2nd and 9 at their own 34. Ball between the hash marks. Quick pass. Almost intercepted. Intended for young Sherrill.
Broken up
on the near sideline.
By Harry Huddleston.
Huddleston, the 6'4 senior, almost stepped in front of that one. And he would have definitely taken it the distance. 3rd down and 9, Cherryville. Halftime score on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard: North Lincoln 14, East Lincoln 14 at halftime. That's our WLON game this week on Lincoln County Game of the Week. 3rd down, 9 for Cherryville. Henderson rolling right, looking to pass. Now he sets up and throws. It's caught by Ryder Davis and then incomplete. Davis couldn't hold on as he got whacked. He got sandwiched between 2 defenders.
Yes, he did.
Huddleston, one of them, and it'll bring up 4th and 9. And Davis held on. That would have, yes, it would have been a first down into Rebel territory. 4th down and 9, and Cherryville will have to punt for the first time tonight. Back to punt is number 43, Ryan Pence. And there's 4 minutes, 34 seconds to go, second quarter. Burns 7 over Freedom at halftime. That also on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. Here's the snap, good snap. Kicks away, a line drive, low punt, takes a big Cherryville roll inside the Rebel 35 to the 34.
Pretty good punt by Pence.
And so with 4:24 to go, Rebels get the ball back with the lead, and Cherryville needs themselves a big takeaway here. But
they sure do.
I don't look for the Rebels to do much passing, and as long as they're handing it off to Chesney and Rebels, George, they're not likely to fumble.
Marsh with 1 completed pass tonight.
All right, so 4:24 to go. Rebels have it between the hash marks at their own 34, moving right to left on your radio dial. Marsh from the shotgun. Man in motion, right to left, handoff goes to George. George, big hole up the middle, and he's down close to the first down. Might be about a half yard shy. All the way down to about the 43. Bring up 2nd and 1.
Grant Beam, one of the 3 or 4 tacklers there, but it took about 4 to get him down. They're opening up a big hole out up the middle.
He's getting big chunks of yardage.
Yes, he is.
But he's not. They're just making room for him. Big offensive line for the Rebels. 2nd and 1 from the shotgun. And a busted play. Quarterback going to keep it, and he may have first down.
I think he will.
Marsh looking for somebody to hand the ball to, and everybody deserted him, but he's got the first down to the 45.
Victor Bandina on the tackle, but he did pick up 2 yards for a first down.
Noah Marsh, 6'3", junior quarterback.
10 first downs now for the Rebels here in the second quarter.
And they have 3:25 and counting here, second quarter, a 2-point lead for West Lincoln here at Cherryville.
Both teams at 1-1 on the year.
From the shotgun, Handoff goes to, the ball comes out.
And
I believe it's recovered by West Lincoln unless George was already down. No, they're saying it's recovered by number 33 back at the line of scrimmage as Charles Mack George fumbled.
Yeah, Kenny Stevens picked up the ball by the Rebels.
It landed right at the feet of Ironman, but he didn't know it was there. He didn't see it.
If he'd have seen it, I think he could maybe picked it up.
He could have picked it up and took off running, but just didn't see it. Just one of the bad breaks there. 2nd and 10, shotgun snap, quarterback drops back to pass, being pressured, rolling right, throws, and it is nearly picked off, and the receiver turned into a defender to keep Cherryville from intercepting.
I believe that's Grant Henderson breaking that pass up.
Number 20, yes, Grant Bean.
I meant Grant Bean.
Yeah.
And pass intended for Kenny Stevens, I believe it was.
Correct, yes. Number 33 turned into a defender instead of a receiver to keep Cherryville's Bean from intercepting at 3rd and 10. So is that only the second? How many pass attempts has Marsh?
He's had 2 completions, 7 passes. He's 2 for 7.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize he'd thrown it quite that many times, but he did have a touchdown pass earlier tonight. Handoff to George. George trying to get around the left side and get the first down. He's short. He goes out of bounds 2 yards shy of the first down, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Andrew Thompson on the tackle.
2:20 and counting here. They say he was down inbounds. He can get out of bounds to stop the clock. And it's 4th down and 2 for the Rebels. And they are going to go for it here.
Sure are.
Ball on the near hash mark at the Cherryville 47. Need to get to the 45. Shotgun snap. Whistle at the snap. Let's hold the phones here.
I believe we could maybe have a penalty on the Rebels for jumping off sides.
It is illegal procedure. Yeah, false start on the Rebels. That changes the outlook of this 4th down now from 4th and 2. Now it becomes 4th and 7. Back to the Rebel 48-yard line, and the offense is going to the sideline.
Timeout Rebels.
We got a timeout.
I think.
Timeout Rebels. And with 1:59 to go in the first half, second quarter, Rebels lead by 2. Will they punt? Will they go for it on 4th and 7? Back in a moment.
It's Bobcat time at West End Sales in Vail. Bobcat time translates to grass cutting time. And check out these great deals. Get the Bobcat Fast Cat XRZ 52, only $101 per month. Plus great 0% financing for 54 months. Features include a big 24 horsepower Kawasaki engine, 52-inch cut, 3-year, 300-hour warranty. And for your commercial mowers, see the Bobcat ProCat SC with suspension seat, 24 horsepower Kawasaki engine, and 5-year, 500-hour warranty. West End Sales in Vail.
All right, here we go. Rebels going to punt.
Mac George back to punt, I believe.
4th and 7 after the penalty.
Will he punt or will he take the ball and run around in?
Well, he's punted one time tonight. Let's see what he might do with 1:59 to go in the half. He's going to kick this one away, and it's nearly blocked. And Ryer Davis catches it at the 13. Coming up the near side line, stays in bounds, and finally
good return
forced out of bounds
Davis.
at the 30. So Davis, we got an Ironman down. That is Grant Bean down on the 20-yard line. So we'll take this timeout. Injury timeout with 1:47 to go. Ironman will have the ball down 22-20. Mr. Sparky, Hauser Drug Scoreboard.
Alcom Storage on Dick Beam Road in Cherryville is proud to be a sponsor of local high school and American Legion sports. We salute all of our local athletes on a job well done. And if you need storage space, see Alcom Storage. You'll find all sizes right for your storage needs. All units are lighted with security cameras and monthly extermination. Be sure to check our prices. Alcom Storage, located at 235 Dick Beam Road in Cherryville. Just call 704-435-8803 for Alcom Storage today.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. You know, the ones the other guys spend billions of dollars on each year. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Bennett Insurance Group in Cherryville, an independent Erie insurance agent. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Bennett Insurance Group today. Call 704-435-0270. That's 704-435-0270. Or go to BennettInsuranceGroup.net. We can help you get where you need to be, where you should be, quickly and easily. Go ahead, laugh at those cave people, stunt guys, and bubbly cashiers. Then see for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie. Year after year after year.
See Rocky Bennett at Bennett Insurance Group, your Erie insurance agent.
There you go.
And welcome back as Grant Beam is assisted off the field, Danny. He's not putting any weight on that right leg at all.
He's dragging that right leg. It could be an ankle or we don't know.
All right, Cherryville has 147 to work with here. Second quarter down by 2. Shotgun snap. Quick pass left side Davis. Ryer Davis coming across the middle. Tries to get away from one. He does. He's at the 40, 45, and brought down there and flags come out as that may have been a horse collar on Huddleston. As Ryer Davis gets a Medical Center Pharmacy first down, and there'll be extra penalty yardage added onto a personal foul. Horse collar is the call.
That will be a 14-yard pass by Henderson to Davis.
This drive starting at the 30-yard line, and after the first down pass and penalty yardage, they'll be all the way down to the Rebel 40 with 1:37 to go. Cherryville on the move, down by 2. Well, last week, Cherryville able to march down the field not last week, but week before last at home, able to march down the field at the end of the game and score
seconds, I believe
with 13 seconds to go. You're right. Shotgun again, Henderson, and he's going to tuck it under and take off running. Left side up the middle now, and first down yardage to the 27-yard line, a first down run.
13-yard gain by Henderson.
Medical Center Pharmacy first down.
Ran up to 25 yards on the ground with 6 carries.
And back to the shotgun. Cherryville going without the huddle here. 2 receivers wide to the left. Henderson looks that way, throws it. It's caught by the Ironman. Number 9 is
Austin
Treadway. Treadway down to the 21-yard line.
Treadway, a sophomore.
51 seconds and counting.
Gain of 7 by Treadway.
No huddle again here. Second down, about 3 for the Ironman. And play action fake. Henderson rolling right, looking to pass, throws it, and it is caught and out of bounds. Nope. So he was out of bounds, was Ryer Davis. I don't think you have to get but 1 foot down in high school.
I think you're right.
I thought he had it. I don't know. I was a little bit blocked there. I couldn't see and I got a flag anyway here in the Ironman backfield. Let's catch what this is. And 34.7 seconds to go. They are picking the flag up. No flag. It'll be an incomplete pass, and second and 3 at the 21. Cherryville needs to get to the 18 for a first down, and clock down to 34.7 seconds. You have any timeouts?
I'm showing Cherryville with 1 timeout left.
1 timeout left. Okay, yes. They're saving that timeout. And Cherryville coming to the line of scrimmage now on 3rd and 3 at the 21. Shotgun snap. And Henderson going to pass. Got a man open. It's Owens to the 5. Ryan Owens to the 5-yard line. Medical Center Pharmacy first down. And clock stops at 28 seconds. And Cherryville takes a timeout here. Timeout Ironman.
It's 12-yard pickup by Owens.
22-20. We'll be right back.
And your new account is now open. Just one more little thing.
Here's your card.
What was that?
It's when they bank. Every time I turn around, I get hit with another fee.
You need to get an account at Carolina Federal Credit Union.
She's right.
Tired of getting hit by bank fees? Switch to Carolina Federal Credit Union today. Make those pains go away.
Here's your receipt.
All right, Danny, it's a 5-yard line. First and goal for Cherryville, 28 seconds, kind of like the end of the game here at home 2 weeks ago.
With Bunker Hill, sure is. Ironman without any timeouts left. I've got them with 3 timeouts, 28 seconds left.
And how about that big penalty when the Rebels were going for it on 4th and 2 near midfield? The 5-yard illegal procedure penalty made it a 4th and 7, and the Rebels punted, and Cherryville's now driven to the 5. This drive starting at the 30-yard line. Cherryville at the 5 now. And Henderson in the shotgun. Hallman to his left. And Henderson rolling left. Looking, now he's going to tuck it and run. Now he tosses it in the back of the end zone. And it's good. Touchdown. Touchdown. Is that Ryer Davis?
That is Ryer. I've got my binoculars on him, and
I'm not sure he was in bounds when he caught that.
Touchdown, Ryer Davis.
And
2 yards.
I guess Henderson wasn't across the line of scrimmage when he threw it, but I don't know. It looked like Ryer might have been standing out of bounds when he caught it. But anyway, he caught it. It's a touchdown, 5-yard variety. Is that the 3rd touchdown reception for Ryer Davis?
It is.
And a kickoff return for a touchdown. He's been in on every Cherryville score tonight. With 20 seconds to go in the second quarter, Cherryville going for 2. Pass in the end zone is incomplete to Hallman, and we'll take this timeout. Cherryville's lead is 26-22. Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug Scoreboard.
What are some of the greatest moments in sports? For me, I think of the basketball games in my uncle's driveway when I was a kid. He wasn't just my uncle, he was a friend. When he died, his funeral allowed me to share what he meant to me. It was a meaningful funeral for a life worth celebrating. As a member of the National Funeral Directors Association, the staff at Carpenter's Funeral Home understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service for a life worth celebrating. For more information, call Carpenter's Funeral Home at 704-435-6711. Carpenter's Funeral Home, excellence in cremation and funeral services.
Cherryville Federal Bank has been a part of the Gaston County community for over 100 years. Our mission is to help our community grow and prosper. What distinguishes Cherryville Federal is our deep relationship with our customers, knowing their names, treating them as individuals, and understanding all that they do. It's banking that fits your life.
Cherryville Federal Bank, a home trust bank, located at 100 West Main Street in Cherryville. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, Danny, an offensive display for sure tonight.
It is.
The one thing Cherryville can work on is their 2-point conversions.
Yeah, they've missed how many now?
3 of 4.
3 of 4.
Mm-hmm. All right, the
Christian
kickoff
Hawkins
coming up.
By Hawkins.
20 seconds, and end-over-end kick taken at about the 23-yard line by the Rebels, number 21, and he is brought down by
tackle there by
Branning.
number 5, Gabriel Branning.
Yeah, he catches up with the return man, number 21, Hunter Church, and there's 14 seconds to go in the half, and who knows? Who knows?
Keep it away from number 7.
Yeah, key on him. Key on
he's
number 7.
He's
both teams would benefit to be
Charles
on number
Mack
7.
George with 15 carries for 150 yards.
Line scrimmage to 35, 14 seconds to go in the half. Cherryville leading 26-22 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug Scoreboard. Rebels late to get all their personnel out there on the field, including a key component of that personnel, the quarterback. Just now getting out there. Might want him out there. Shotgun snap, and Marsh being pressured, throws right side, caught. Is that George? That is Matt George. Charles Matt George, open field and running and breaking arm. Several tackles by Cherryville. He is going to go all the way. 65-yard touchdown pass play where it looked like the quarterback was going to be tackled for a sack. He got the ball away. Couple of Ironmen had the grips on George, and he just kept breaking tackles and kept running.
5 or 6 tackles.
It's unbelievable. The Ironman grasping for his jersey or whatever they could get their hands on, and he was just pulling away. And the clock runs out on the play, and right now the Rebels have a 2-point lead, and we have an injured Ironman. I can't see who this is, down at about the 9 or 8-yard line. We have an Ironman injured. We'll take this time out with the Rebels retaking the lead 28-26. Back in just a moment.
It's the 90th annual Cleveland County Fair, September 25th through October 5th. Make plans now to be there. On the Midway, it's pig racing, Leon Jenkins, Act Monsters Chainsaw Demonstration, the Tumbleweed Crossing Wild West Show, and on the grandstand, it's a Demolition Derby and much more. So join us for the fun, the 90th annual Cleveland County Fair, September 25th through October 5th. The Cleveland County Fair at the Cleveland County Fairgrounds. Your full-service service center for your automobile is Rick's Automotive on East Main Street in Cherryville. They do it all at Rick's Automotive. Rick Walker and his staff is dedicated at providing you the best in automotive care. From an oil change to a tune-up, from a tire alignment to a full set of new tires, from heaters to air conditioners, you can get it done at Rick's Automotive. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Rick's Automotive, 1001 East Main Street in Cherryville. Call 435-3801.
All right, the injured Ironman was number 44, Austin Jenkins. He comes off the field under his own power, and the kicker, Cabillo, is going for the extra point here, the snap, but we have a flag here as Cherryville jumped off sides. Let's see who the penalty is going to be on. Cherryville.
We got a Rebel with his helmet off. I think he's got to come out of the ball game, and he will.
Number 61's got an equipment problem, it looks like.
He does, and that's Trent Lofton.
And now the penalty was on. Have they ever
No, they're getting ready to tell
given
us.
the indication
Right,
here?
Here it comes.
It's offsides against Cherryville. Offsides against Cherryville. That'll move it half the distance to the goal. The Rebels with a 2-point lead, 28-26. And now we've got a timeout. Timeout called by West Lincoln after the penalty and all that. We'll have this break in the action for with 0 time on the clock, and the Rebels either going to go for the extra point or 2-point conversion when we come back.
Are there painting projects you've been putting off around the house? Put them off no longer with a stop at Ferguson Ace Hardware in Cherryville. They have the perfect paint for every project. Pick up a gallon of Royal Interior Flat Latex Paint, the #1 selling paint. And look your best with Nike, Eddie Bauer, and Carhartt clothing, including the Eddie Bauer fishing shirts. Brighten up your home and look your best with a stop at Ferguson Ace Hardware, Highway 150 East in Cherryville.
Hello, my name is
Welcome back. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you. No time left on the first half clock here, but Rebels were going for the extra point. Cherryville was off sides. They moved half the distance to the goal, and now looks like the Rebels are going to go for 2. Mac George in the backfield, who just went 65 yards on a catch and run with 14 seconds to go. He scores with the clock expiring. And now we're Rebels going for the 2-point conversion. George up the middle, untouched, and that'll make it 30-26 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. Rebels by 4 at the end of the second quarter. The half in the books. Wow, 8. 8 touchdowns.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's
8
right.
touchdowns in the first half, 5 of them in the first quarter. And we'll be back with the halftime show here on WCSL and KTC Broadcasting after this timeout. Danny will have the halftime stats. No easy task there to tally up all this. And we'll have the scoring summary and scores from around the area, so don't go away. We'll be back.
Kevin Bennett, Minister of Students and Outreach at First Baptist Church Cherryville. And John 3:17 tells us that God sent His Son into the world not to judge the world, but to save the world through Him. And we'd like to invite you to come join us each Sunday morning at 11 o'clock to celebrate the marvelous grace of God. Our motto is accomplishing all things through Christ. We'd like for you to come and share in that. Again, my name is Kevin Bennett, Minister of Students and Outreach at Cherryville First Baptist Church. Look forward to seeing you there.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit? Apply today and ride today at Fourth Auto Power Sports in Lowell. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for some great deals with 0 money down and rates as low as 2.99%. See the new Polaris Ranger 500 Crew for as low as $10,000. The brand new Yamaha Grizzly 125 is only $35.99. And for the lake, get the 2014 Yamaha Superjet for only $71.50. Full Throttle Power Sports. Exit 22 off I-85 in Laurel. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Hey, the boys, send me on the money. Hi, folks. Robert Gates here with GatesAuction.com. And I want to tell you about an absolute auction at 711 East Main Street in Cherryville on Wednesday, September the 24th at 12 p.m. It's prime office space, a former doctor's office, two-story building in a prime location. 711 East Main Street, Cherryville, North Carolina. Sold to the highest bidder regardless of price. Call me at 704-472-7598.
NCAL number 4823.
Sold American. It's auction time again. Hi, folks. Robert Gates here with GatesAuction.com to tell you about another fabulous auction on Wednesday, October the 1st at 12 p.m. located at 713 North Sherrill Avenue in Lincoln, North Carolina. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, brick, city water, city sewer, basement, great backyard. It'll be a great rental property or first-time home buyer house. Please give me a call at 704-472-7598.
NCAL number 4823.
Sold American.
All right, folks, it's halftime on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. Rebels lead Cherryville 30-26 here on WCSL and KTC Broadcasting.com, where you can listen and watch the game on the internet tonight. And wow, what a first half. 8 touchdowns scored, combined 5 touchdowns in the first quarter. And here's how it all started with 11:43 on the first play from scrimmage. Cherryville throws a 61-yard touchdown pass, Henderson to Davis. 2-point conversion failed, 6-0. The ensuing kickoff to West Lincoln, the Rebels drive down the field, and with 9:03 to go in the first quarter, a 21-yard touchdown run by Charles Mack George. Point after kick was good by Ivan Cavillo, and the Rebels led 7-6. Then Cherryville would get the ball back and score with 4:05 to go in the first quarter. A 2-yard pass from Henderson to Davis. 2-point pass from Henderson to Davis was good, and Cherryville had a 14-7 lead. But the Rebels came right back at them with 2:14 to go in the first quarter. A 35-yard touchdown run by George, and the point after by Cavillo was good, and we were tied with the score 14-14, but that wasn't all. With 2:01 to go in the first quarter, after the touchdown by West Lincoln, Ryer Davis takes it 88 yards on the kickoff return. The 2-point conversion failed, and Cherryville led 20-14, and that would be the score at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, it took a while, but Rebels finally got the scoring going again. A 2-yard run by Daniel Chesney and 2-point pass from Henderson to Kenny Stevens, and the Rebels would have the lead 22-14. Then, 22-20. Then with 2:01 to go, with 20 seconds to go in the second quarter, Cherryville would score on a 5-yard pass from Henderson to Davis. 2-point conversion failed, and Cherryville would have a 26-22 lead. But with 14 seconds to go after the kickoff, 14 seconds to go, first play from scrimmage, and a 65-yard catch and run from Marsh to George, and he would go all the way 65-yard pass play, and he would make it 28-26 Rebels. The 2-point conversion, the run by George, 2-point run by George would make it 30-26, and the clock was at 0 after that touchdown run by George, catch and run. Then he scores the 2-point conversion to make it 30-26 with no time left on the clock. So a big shootout here tonight. Offensive explosion, much the way it was in the first game of the year here at Roosevelt Stadium. between Cherryville and Bandy's. Not much defense, but a whole lot of offense. When we come back, we'll have scores from around the area and Danny's halftime stats. Don't go away. You're listening to Halftime on WCSL and KTCBroadcasting.com. 30-26, Rebels lead the Ironmen.
The summer savings sale is underway at Hendrick Appliance in Shelby and in Gastonia. Save $100 on a Maytag washer and dryer pair. Save $200 on a Maytag Power Wash washer and dryer pair. And save $100 on a Maytag side-by-side refrigerator. All during the big summer savings sale event at Hendrick Appliance, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and at 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia.
At Hauser Drug Store in downtown Cherryville, they'll bill your Medicaid, Medicare, and most insurance companies, and they provide home prescription delivery service, plus DME equipment and respiratory products. And check out their orthopedic bracing section, and they compound those hard-to-find items. See Hauser Drug Store on the corner in downtown Cherryville. Hauser Drug Store, earning your trust, not just your business.
You would want your favorite sports team to only play offense or only play defense. So when it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? Bring your home and auto insurance to Allstate now, and you can save big on both. You deserve someone that can assist you more. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands? Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today. The new local market in Cherryville is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yes, you can shop at the new local market in Cherryville 24 hours a day. If you like a clean shopping atmosphere, you'll love the new local market. You'll find all of your convenience items along with local farm fresh produce, including cantaloupes, plus honey, jellies, pickle products, and more. The new local market open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your local 24-hour neighborhood market at 911 East Church Street in Cherryville. Every day is a special day at the Manantial Mexican Grill in Cherryville. Located at 1205 Shelby Highway next to Food Line. On Monday, it's burritos and enchiladas for 99 cents. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday for 99 cents. It's quesadillas on Wednesday for 99 cents. On Thursday, take 20% off fajitas, and on Saturday, take 15% off your lunch. Open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday. The Manantial Mexican Grill, 1205 Shelby Highway in Cherryville, in the Food Line Shopping Center. For orders to go, call 704-435-6887.
All right, welcome back. Halftime. Milton Baker, Danny Aker along with you here. 30-26, the halftime score. Rebels lead by 4. And, well, Danny, I tell you, Cherryville scored there with but less some time on the clock. And I said after that kickoff return, I said there's 14 seconds to go, but who knows?
Who knows? And
65 yards later, George had taken it.
Hand it to Mac George and
get the ball in his hands.
And you got to get him around the ankle so he's not coming down. And
that 65-yard touchdown pass, catch and run was almost a play that didn't happen because Marsh was almost sacked.
He sure was.
And did a good job to get it away to George. And
that's right. Hadn't been for that, the Ironman would be leading at Hayes.
Several Ironmen had their hands on him trying to bring him down on that run.
Got you about 25 scores here, Milton. Got some surprises. First of all, at North Lincoln, East Lincoln. Now, these are halftime scores. Still a lot of football to be played, but East Lincoln 21, North Lincoln 14. Lincoln and Wolves at home tonight. They've got a 41-0 lead over the Wildcats of North Gaston. Bandy's 35-0 over Chase. They're at home tonight. Fred T. Ford 20-13 over Bunker Hill. Newton Conover at home leading Hickory at half 24-21. West Caldwell 7, High Brighton 0. Tie score at South Caldwell. Alexander Central 7, South Caldwell 7. Lake Norman on the road tonight at Huntersville Hogue. Lake Norman 24, Hogue 14. Tie score at North Rowan tonight. Statesville 14, North Rowan 14. Huntersville Hopewell, they're at home tonight. Mooresville leading that game 29-2. Tie score at half, West Wilkes 0, North Iredell 0. At South Iredell 14, Starmount 0. McDowell at home tonight. They're leading East Burke 14-0. Patton, they're leading Drone tonight at Drone 13-0. Avery County at home taking on Thomas Jefferson Avery County 28, Thomas Jefferson 7. South Lake Christian 14, Pine Lake Prep 0. Community School of Davidson at home tonight, taking on Lake Norman Charter. That's a 0-0 score at half. Asheville 17, Ashbrook 7. Here's a surprise. Bessemer City at home leading Hunter Huss 6-0. That's Bessemer City 6, Hunter Huss 0. Highland Tech at home 0-0. Highland Tech taking on Concord First Assembly. South Point, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think South Point is 0-2. They're at Shelby. They're leading 2-0 Shelby. South Point 25, Shelby 15. Kings Mountain at Forest View. Kings Mountain 13, Forest View 0. Another surprise to me, Freedom 2-0 at 0-2 Burns, or 0-1 Burns. Burns at half, leading Freedom 7-0. Tuscola at East Rutherford. Tuscola 14, East Rutherford 12. Polk County at RS Central. Polk County 7, RS Central 0. And down at Clover, South Carolina, tie score Clover 7, Westwood High School 7. So that's some scores at half, some surprises. Some teams are going to win their first game. Some of these teams are going to lose their first game tonight.
Absolutely. All right, Danny, thank you very much. And halftime score here is West Lincoln 30, Cherryville 26. All those scores on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard, thanks to Terry Reinhardt back at our studios tonight. Our first half in the books here, another half to go. And, wow, Danny, if there's 8 more touchdowns in this second half, I don't know what we're going to do. We might be here till midnight. We might outlast the post-game show back at the station.
We've got some big stats, some guys that's run them some big stats. Grant Henderson.
Go ahead and give those because we don't have time for another break here. We'll let you do that.
All right, for the Rebels, of course, they're winning the game right here at half, 30-26. West Lincoln, the Rebels, Charles Mack George. He has 16 carries tonight for 151 yards. I think he has, correct me if I'm wrong, 2 touchdowns by Charles Mack George.
George is responsible for 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns, I'm sorry.
2 touchdown runs and a catch.
Yeah. Todrick Anderson, 1 carry for 5 yards. Noah Marsh, the quarterback, 1 carry for 2 yards. Daniel Chesney, he has 5 carries for the Rebels for 42 yards. Noah Marsh, he has attempted 8 passes for 72 yards. He is 3 of 8. One of the passes, I think, was to Charles Mack George right there at the end for 65 yards. Kenny Stevens caught 1 pass for 2 yards. Of course, Charles Mack George, 2 passes, 1 completion for 65. Todrick Anderson, 2 passes, 1 completion for 5 yards. And Daniel Chesney, Harry Huddleston, they dropped 2 passes. And for the Cherryville Ironmen, we're getting ready to start this second half, but we'll go through the stats. Rushing for Cherryville, Grant Henderson, 6 rushes for 25 yards. Ryan Owens, 5 rushes for 11 yards. Grant Henderson, 18 passes for 163 yards. He is 10 of 18 passes to Andrew Thompson. Andrew caught 1 15-yard pass. He's 1 for 4. Young Sherrill, 1 for 2. 1 pass completion for 11 yards. Ryan Owens, 2 completions, 1 for 34 yards and 1 for 12 yards for a total of 45 yards. Ryer Davis, 8 passes, caught 4 of 8 for 94 yards. And Austin Treadway, 1 7-yard completion for the Cherryville Ironmen.
All right, Danny, thank you very much for those halftime stats. It all adds up to 30-26. Rebels leading the Ironmen here as the teams return to the field for the second half kickoff when we come back on WCSL and KTCBroadcasting.com.
Room service?
Hi, I'd love a McDonald's premium roast coffee and an egg McMuffin.
Sir, this is a hotel.
Not a problem. There's a McDonald's right across the street.
Sir, I really don't believe I can do that.
Well, the front desk said anything we can do to make your morning better.
We did say that, didn't we?
Can you throw in hash browns too?
Start your day right with the big bold taste of a McCafe Premium Roast Coffee. Get any size for just $1 every day. The simple joy of a McDonald's morning. Prices and participation may vary, a la carte only.
Get your prescriptions to go from Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville. Yes, delivery is now available. Look for the Medical Center Pharmacy delivery van in your area. Just call 704-435-3263 for your prescriptions to go. You can even order online at mcpcherryville.com. Check out the new and improved website, or you can still drop by their store on East Academy Street in Cherryville. And be sure to visit the grill, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Medical Center Pharmacy of Cherryville, on the go for you. For all of your printing needs, see Modern Printing in Cherryville. Get your full-color business cards at Modern Printing in Cherryville, along with your full-color brochures. Get multicolored letterhead and multicolored envelopes. Just call 704-435-6112 or email it to modernprint89767@bellsouth.net. Modern Printing, located at 902 East Main Street in Cherryville. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. That's Modern Printing in Cherryville.
Mr. Sparky, we're on time, you'll see. Mr. Sparky, or your repair is free.
Hi, Rusty Wise here. Do you know that Mr. Sparky specializes in on-time electrical service for every job? If there's a light that doesn't light or an outlet that's out, don't let that drive you crazy. Call Mr. Sparky. We have qualified electricians, all our work is guaranteed, and no job is too small. Call us today. We'll be on time, you'll see, or the repair is free. Since we price by the job and not by the hour, you'll save money. You'll love our clean vans and crisp uniforms. So don't wait. If you need an electrician, don't put it off. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Mr. Sparky, we're on time, you'll see. Mr. Sparky, or your repair is free.
If you need an electrician, don't put it off. Call Mr. Sparky, 888-8-SPARKY.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Service. That's hard to find when it comes to lawn and garden equipment. Not anymore. Head to Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Parker Farm Service services all major brands, makes, and models. Call Mary McHenry to set up your appointment at 704-259-6130. And Parker Farm Service welcomes Kenny Barbie to their service department. 24-hour turnaround with in-house parts, plus delivery and pickup is available. Parker Farm Service on Bessie Drive at the Highway 74 bypass, Oak Grove Road intersection in Kings Mountain.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can get it all at Pat's Drive-In in Cherryville. Pat's Drive-In opens for breakfast Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Lunch and dinner served till 8 p.m. For breakfast, there's bacon, sausage, liver mush, gravy biscuits, and pancakes. For lunch and dinner, all of your favorite sandwiches, including Lotta Burgers, chicken tender plates, and Big Chef salad and chicken salad. Before the game or after the game, it's Pat's Drive-In, 604 West Church Street in Cherryville. Call 704-435-8833.
All right, welcome back, and our thanks to Pat's Drive-In of Cherryville, our pregame meal tonight, and you can have breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Pat's Drive-In Monday through Friday, open at 6 a.m., breakfast served till 11, and lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. till 8 p.m., Monday through Friday at Pat's Drive-In, 604 West Church Street, Cherryville. All right, Danny, we're set for the second half. Rebels will get the ball to start the second half as well. They just scored as the clock ran out in the first half. They get the ball right back to start here in the second half. Can the Ironman defense force a punt situation on this possession for
Well, they need to make a stop, and you know, they really had the first time not in hand, but make a tackle on the.
Well, they could have sort of started a little run there if they recovered a West Lincoln fumble right after the Ryer Davis touchdown return of a kickoff, but they couldn't move the ball, and West Lincoln got the ball back.
And of course, you saw what Charles Mack George did with it. He took it into the end zone.
With no time left on the clock. End-over-end kick taken at the 24-yard line by Church, number 21 for the Rebels. And he is upended by number 9.
Treadway.
Yep, Treadway.
Made a good tackle there, did Austin, the sophomore.
Church and Treadway about the same. No, Austin Treadway.
Treadway is 5'4", 135.
So Church has got about 4 inches in height on him. He's 5'8". And we got the ball being spotted down at the 37-yard line, 1st and 10 for the West Lincoln Rebels, who lead 30-26 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. Shotgun formation.
Yeah, wide left here is Harry Huddleston.
And in motion, right to left. Marsh in the shotgun. And they hand it off to George. And George is hit immediately and brought down by several Ironmen.
Half of the Ironman.
Number 44 hit him first. That's Austin Jenkins. And George struggles for about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Just underway, second half action here. 8 touchdowns in the first half tonight for both teams combined.
Still a long ways from that Bunker Hill Cherryville score 2 weeks ago.
Hand off George again. George, big room up the middle. And he's got a first down. His forward progress will be stopped near the 49-yard line. Big
Alex
rush that
Blackwood
time.
In there. It took about 4 to get him down.
Well, 4 touchdowns, Cherryville, 4 touchdowns, West Lincoln first half. The difference is the point after situation.
Right.
Cherryville has no point after kicking game whatsoever, apparently. They go for 2 every time. And tonight only 3 of 4, only 1 of 4 on 2-point conversions. And Rebels a little bit more successful in that. George spins out of a tackle in the backfield. His own man had looked like he was about to grab him, and George keeps on running close to a first down. It's going to be 2nd down and short.
Tackle by Thompson and Austin Jenkins.
Ball at the about the 41.5-yard line. 2nd down.
They may measure
less
here.
than a yard. They're still looking at it. Referee immediately indicated 2nd down, but now he's eyeballing it, and he is going to say it's 2nd down. 2nd down in inches for the Rebels. The
Mac George up to 171 yards on the ground, 19 carries.
The Rebels in the first half, 2 extra points and 2 2-point conversions. And here's the handoff to George. George hit immediately by number 57 for Cherryville. That's Christian Hawkins, who hits him up around the shoulder pads, brings him down, but he does get a first down. Not too much on the carry, but enough for the first down just outside the 40-yard line with 9:57 to go in the second quarter.
Would you say Charles Mac George is a workhorse?
It looks like it's going to be a steady diet of George here the second half for sure. And from the shotgun, Marsh, long snap count, hands it to George again. George breaks tackles down the field, another close to 9-yard pickup. He might have a first down. Maybe it was 10 yards.
Brady Ford on the tackle.
And it's going to be
close again.
2nd down and about a yard, they say. Maybe less than a yard. 2nd down at the 30.5-yard line. And this is Chesney. Chesney fighting off would-be tacklers for a first down. A flag comes out. May have a face mask penalty there. Looked like the first Ironman that got to him grabbed his face mask. So you can add 15 on to the end of that run if that's what the call is. I believe that's what it's going to be. Personal foul face mask penalty is the call with 9:05 to go in the third quarter. Rebels on the move.
Would that be a 5 or a?
That's a 15. I think they're all 15-yarders. Yeah. Yeah, I think they've done away with that 5-yard penalty. Whether you mean to or not, face mask is a dangerous thing there. So the ball at the 14-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 at the 14 for the Rebels. Shotgun snap, they hand it to George. George right side, he's to the 10. Finally brought down around the 7 or 8 yard line. This drive, where did this drive start for the Rebels, Danny? Do you recall this drive started at, where did this drive start at? About the
30, 28, 28.
That's 28, okay. So they're down to the 7 now. It's second down and about 3 from the 7-yard line. Marsh, shotgun snap. Marsh keeps it himself to the 5, and he's in for the score. And we got an Ironman getting up slowly, but he is up. That's Branning. And Marsh just sidestepped a would-be tackler at about the 5-yard line and went in untouched from there. 7-yard touchdown run with 8:07 to go, third quarter for the Rebels. A touchdown for quarterback Marsh, Noah Marsh, and the Rebels lead 36-26 and going for 2. Shotgun formation. The handoff is to George. George puts his head down and goes in for the score. And that makes it 38-26, a 12-point lead, biggest lead of the night for either squad. 12-point advantage for the Rebels with 8:07 to go, third quarter.
Engineering great smiles and promoting healthy teeth and gums. That's the goal of Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry in Cherryville. Dr. Cloninger will use his engineering background and knowledge and state-of-the-art 3D technology in all the services he provides, from implants to root canals and other dental procedures. At Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, engineering smiles is their top priority. Call for an appointment at 704-435-6916 or visit our website at www.cloningerdentistry.com, located on East Church Street in Cherryville.
Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is proud to be the official dentist of the Cherryville Ironmen. Visit our website at paulcloningerdentistry.com. Take a virtual tour of the office, meet the staff and Dr. Paul Cloninger. See our procedures page for details on our services. Watch our online video for methods on how we reduce patient anxiety. You can also make an appointment. We accept new patients daily. Call 704-435-6916 or go online to paulcloningerdentistry.com.
Hello, this is Dr. Paul Cloninger.
Welcome back. Milton Baker and Danny Aker along with you as the kickoff to Cherryville is fumbled, and recovery looks like a scrum for the loose ball, and West Lincoln has it. The Rebels have the fumble on the kickoff, and we've got players still fighting for the football, but it looks like it's 2 Rebels after the pigskin there. All right, so a major break for the West Lincoln Rebels there as they lead by 12 and have the ball after the fumble. So they will take over at the Cherryville 27-yard line. And
I believe it was...
wait a minute. Was it? Yeah, it was recovered by West Lincoln.
I believe it was Andrew Thompson. Was it not number 11 for the Ironman that was on the bottom of the pile and couldn't hold on to the ball?
Yep, here comes Marsh and with the play for the offense from the shotgun. Rebels lead by 12 with the ball after the turnover. Toss to George, right side, and he is brought down after a couple of yards to about the 25-yard line. Bring up a second down, 7:50 and counting here, third quarter. Rebels got the ball to start the second half and went down the field 72 yards.
George with a 3-yard pickup. He's up to 193 yards on the night on 24 carries.
Ball is at the 24, actually, giving 3 yards on the carry, George, a while ago. And we've got a official timeout. We got an equipment problem for one of the Ironmen or something?
I think so.
Well, it looks like more of a lecture being given by the referee.
I think it could be.
To one of the Ironmen. I think the frustration of not being able to stop the Rebel running attack starting to show here, and a handoff to George. George still grinding and battling for yardage. 3 Ironmen have a hold of him. One at his ankles, one at his hips, and one at his shoulders. They finally bring the big man down.
Not before he picks up almost a first down, 6 yards on the carry.
3rd and 1 coming up. 3rd and 1, the line of scrimmage at about the 18-yard line. Rebels looking to capitalize on the Cherryville turnover on the kickoff. Passing and, nearly intercepted Thompson.
Almost intercepted by Andrew Thompson.
Intended for number 33, Stevens. Thompson stepped in front of the pass and one he probably should have had.
Should have had, yes.
And one
exactly
Ironman
right.
certainly could use
that
turnover right
they
here.
They could use a turnover here in a big way.
4th down and 1 from about the 18-yard line. Clock stops 6:14 here in the 3rd quarter on the incomplete pass.
Noah Marsh, 9 pass attempts for 72 yards tonight.
And 4th and 1 at the 18, shotgun, and the toss goes to George. George at the 10, 5, and did he get in? Yes, touchdown. 18-yard touchdown run on 4th and 1 for George, and that gives the West Lincoln Rebels a 44-26 lead here with 6:05 to go in the 3rd quarter, taking advantage of the fumble on the kickoff. And George scores his, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's right.
For George, and a 2-point run, and another 2-point run, and been in the end zone 6 times.
I think
Count those 2-point runs.
I think they're going to go for the 2 here.
That would give them a 20-point lead.
And the play comes in off the bench for the Rebels.
Going for 2 here. Shotgun formation. George, the lone man in the backfield. Man in motion is Chesney. Toss goes to George. Chesney out there blocking, and George goes in standing for the 2-point conversion with 6:05 to go, 3rd quarter. Rebels have opened up a 20-point lead just like that. It was a 4-point game at halftime, and we'll be back right after this.
And I have some exciting news to share. Affordable dental implants are finally here. Did you know that dental implants can help secure that miserable fitting denture? If you are missing teeth that affect the way you look, let me help rebuild the smile of your dreams. Using state-of-the-art technology, my staff and I can engineer a smile specifically for you. In addition to implants, we do root canals, extractions, dentures, crowns, anything necessary to help you gain that confidence in your smile. We do it all right here in Cherryville. To schedule a free implant consultation, call 704-435-6916 or visit us on paulclonagerdentistry.com.
Get it cranked at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Yes, with a stop at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville, you'll save time and time again. They start all the winners. They do it all at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Starters, alternators, generators, rebuild and repair. Located at 457 Paul H. Beam Road in Cherryville. Get it cranked and running with a visit to Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. You'll save time and time again.
Save time and time again.
Phil Starter and Alternator, Cherryville.
Kickoff taken at the 10-yard line by the Ironman and returned out to the 35. It's Ryan Owens on the kick return, and
tackle there by Zane Peterson. Ball on the 35.
Just outside the 35, yep. So 1st and 10 for the Ironman, down 46-26 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard, and too much Charles Mack George tonight. Shotgun snap to Henderson as he continues to play cat and mouse in the backfield. Handoff to Hallman. Hallman going for about 3 or 4 on the carry. His first carry of the night, I believe.
Matthew Poteet on the tackle.
2nd down and 7. .537 and counting in the third quarter. Cherryville and West Lincoln both 1-1 coming into tonight's action.
Ironman need to get on the board here in the third quarter to get it close.
Here's Henderson on the keeper, and he runs into number 52, and he'll stop him short of the first down.
Matthew Poteet.
There'll be a 3rd down coming up here. And do we have a penalty?
We got a flag on the field. We sure do.
Holding on Cherryville. Yeah, that's a definite drive killer there. Holding the call. And that'll be 10 yards from the spot of the penalty.
Ironman penalized now, 70 yards, 9 penalties.
And the penalty being marked off all the way back to the 32.
That'll bring up a 2nd and 15.
2nd down and
Young Cheryl wide left. Briar Davis to the right side.
Ticking down to 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Shotgun formation for the Ironman. Snap to Henderson is good. Looking left side, scrambling, throws that way, and it went through the hands of young Cheryl and bounced off the chest, looked like of number 31, Austin Ledford.
Yes, sure was.
So it brings up 3rd down and 15. And the clock stops on the incomplete pass at 4:50 in the third quarter. 46-26. Rebels lead. It's been a big second half and a big night all told for Charles Mack George of the West Lincoln Rebels. Briar Davis goes in motion for the Ironman. Action fake to Hallman. Quarterback rolling left, passing that way, and it's intercepted. Intercepted at the 50-yard line, and off Anderson. Todrick Anderson returns it to the 31 on the interception. That was way overthrown toward the direction of Briar Davis. So another Ironman turnover gives the Rebels the ball at the Cherryville 31. 4:38 to play now in the third quarter. And 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Handoff George. George struggling for more yardage after he gets hit initially, bringing him down is Blackwood.
Clay Hallman also in on the tackle.
And tackle made at the 22, 9-yard gain. 2nd down and 1, no huddle for the Rebels. George again hitting the backfield and then hit hard by Blackwood as he was hit first by number 34, Joshua Guerin. And then Blackwood came in and really popped him.
You did?
Mark it down at the 24, and is there a penalty flag down?
Well, I don't.
Yes, there is.
Are they okay?
On the other side of the ball boy there. Unsportsmanlike conduct, Cherryville. Okay, I didn't see what happened. But I know George really took a shot that time from Blackwood, but couldn't have been on him. That was just a good physical tackle.
Nonetheless, it's going to be
it will be a 15-yard penalty.
It'll be a 15-yarder, I believe.
Yeah. They're not sure where they're going to mark this off from.
Mark it off
they go.
Point of the tackle.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Cherryville. Somebody must have said or done something down to the 12-yard line, 1st down Rebels, and Cherryville didn't need that after stopping George for a loss on that play. Ball at
like
the 12.
You said, Milton, earlier, frustration building in at this point of the game for the Ironman.
Yes, it is. Shotgun snap to Marsh. Handoff. Is that Anderson?
Let's see.
Yeah, 22.
22 Anderson.
Todrick Anderson. not much on the carry. Actually lost 1 yard, -1. 2nd and 11 from the 13-yard line now.
T.J. McSwain on the tackle for the Ironmen.
3:22 and counting here, third quarter. Rebels up 46-26. Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. George Sloan, man in the backfield behind the quarterback in the shotgun snap. And the toss goes to George, and he's hit immediately and breaks a tackle, coming reversing his field, and is going to step out of a tackle there and breaks away at the 3, in for a score. Charles Mack George goes 13 yards and ran about 30 or 40 yards in the process.
I think he did too. Now, I don't see any penalties.
No. Cherryville hit him initially in the backfield, but unable to hold on, and George breaks a couple of more tackles en route to reversing his field and going in for the score. With 2:53 to go in the third quarter. And what do we got here? We got
undoubtedly a timeout by.
Is there a timeout? Coach Fox is out there for Cherryville, really upset about something. But we have a time. We haven't had the point after yet, have we?
No, we have not.
All right, we've got a timeout on the field, and it is 52-26 at the moment. We'll be right back.
A lot of people are switching to natural gas lately because natural gas appliances cost a lot less to operate than those using propane or electricity. In fact, a typical family could save up to $1,000 a year just by switching from propane to natural gas. But that's not all. To learn more about natural gas and to find out how much money you could save by switching, visit psncenergy.com/choosegas. That's psncenergy.com/choosegas. Natural gas from PSNC Energy, making everyday life better.
Golf carts on.
Welcome back. Milton Baker and Danny Aker along with you here. And the point after coming up, 2-point conversion coming up. It's 52-26 with 2:53 to go in the 2-point conversion after the George touchdown. Quarterback tosses to Chesney. Chesney finds the goal line and gets in for the 2-point conversion. So it makes it 54-26 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. Rebels blowing this one out here in the third quarter. Back in a moment.
The specialty at R&M Motors in Cherryville. No matter where you live, it's well worth the drive to R&M Motors in Cherryville for your custom-made golf carts. Prices start at only $18.50, and all carts come with a 30-day warranty. Come see the selection today. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8:30 till 2. And be sure to check out R&M Pawn and Trade and R&M Motor Tire and Automotive Care, all located on the Dallas-Cherryville Highway, 1 mile outside of Cherryville. Call 704-445-0103. On Tuesday, November 4th, vote for Rebecca Abernathy Swindeman for Gaston County School Board at Large. Rebecca wants to put health and safety issues first and stop budget extortion or needs while keeping on the frills. She will bring proactive leadership to the board and will address county concerns, including financial accountability, transparency, and responsiveness, and will issue a resolution against Common Core with more equality between schools with increased communication. On November 4th, vote Rebecca Abernathy Swindeman for the Gaston County School Board. This announcement paid for by the committee to elect Rebecca Abernathy Swindeman for Gaston County School Board.
Welcome back. Milton Baker and Danny Aker along with you here as 2:53 remains in the third quarter.
That's
and
right.
Rebels taking advantage of another Ironman turnover, driving down 31 yards down the field to score on a 13-yard George touchdown run and 2-point conversion run by Chesney. It's 54-26. It was a 4-point Rebel lead at halftime, and they've just taken over here in the second half. Kickoff picked up at the 19-yard line by Cherryville, number 9, Treadway. Treadway out to the 30. And
Chris Nelson on the tackle. Ironman will take over 1st and 10 with 2:46 left in the third quarter.
On that last drive by the Rebels, a big 15-yard penalty called on Cherryville.
Ironman has 10 penalties tonight. Rebels with 6 penalties.
All right, 1st and 10, Cherryville at the 31-yard line. From the shotgun, Henderson, 2 men in the backfield, looking to pass, goes across the middle, caught by number 14, and he's ridden out of bounds, and the flag comes out for a tackle way out of bounds. The receiver for Cherryville that time was Drew Hughes, and he was well out of bounds when he was flung down, and I was just about to say after that kickoff, they're going to have to start to call this game very closely because tempers are flaring out there, and there's going to be, if they don't start doing, if the referees don't get a handle on something, there's going to be a lot more of that going on tonight.
It's a 13-yard.
They need to have a zero tolerance for anything like that, or it's going to get way out of hand out there because Cherryville and West Lincoln, going back many, many years ago, have always been big rivals, maybe about as big as Cherryville and Bessemer City. Maybe not quite.
That 15-yarder?
Yeah, that was a 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. He went out of bounds at about the 46, and they move it down to about the 39 on the 15 yards after the play. And the Rebels jump off sides. Were they drawn, or were they over anxious to get to Henderson? It is offsides on the Rebels. Another 5-yard penalty. Make it 1st and 5 at the 34.5-yard line. 2:38 to go in the third quarter. 54-26. The Rebels 28-point lead over the Ironmen. Shotgun snap and the handoff to Owens. Owens breaks free. He's to the 20 and almost to the 15-yard line. Ryan Owens a big run that time.
Yeah, 20-yard run by Ryan Owens.
And they'll stop the clock at 2:31 as they move the chains. 52-yard touchdown run by Surratt with 9:50 remaining, and East Lincoln pulls out in front of North Lincoln 28-21 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. 1st and 10, Cherryville at the 15. Shotgun snap, Owens again. Owens fumbles, and it's recovered by West Lincoln. Recovered by, let's see, number, I can't see him yet. Number 77 recovered the fumble.
Brett Potter picking up that recovery.
And that is 3 times now. Cherryville's fumbled the last 3 times they've had the ball, or turned it over, I should say, including the kickoff. The kickoff was fumbled away, pass interception, then the next time they had the ball, and now driving inside the 15, and they fumble at the 12. So West Lincoln takes over, 2:11 to go in the third quarter with the ball at their own 12, and the shotgun snap handoff to Chesney. Chesney runs into the back of an Ironman, pushes him down, stays on his feet, and gets a first down. He just ran right over the back of a Cherryville Ironman who was in the backfield and got turned around.
Pick up of 12 yards by Chesney.
27-yard line, the line of scrimmage, a first down run by Daniel Chesney. And he's picking up right where George, who's still in the game, or is he? No.
They've given.
Yeah, he's in there. He's in there now.
They gave him a break on that handoff there.
Yeah, they handed it to Chesney that time. Chesney's no little guy.
No, he's not.
He's 6'1", 185 pounds. George is 5'10", 215, plays much bigger. Very strong. 1st and 10 at the 27. Shotgun, high snap, handoff to George. George, and he's out close to the 34.
Tackle by Alex Blackwood.
George out to the 34. Bring up a second down, about 3, with about 1:07 to go. third quarter here. 54-26. Rebels. Listening to WCSL and watching and listening on KTCBroadcasting.com. The handoff goes up to quarterback keeper. And the quarterback had everybody fooled down the left side. Thompson giving chase and pulls him out of bounds finally by the shirt. And they're going to call, flag comes out at the end of the play, either for a horse collar or a tackle out of bounds.
36.
I don't think he had him by the shoulder pads, just by the collar of the shirt, which I don't know if that constitutes a horse collar or not.
38-yard pickup by Marsh, if it stands.
It's going to stand. They're going to add this to the end of the run, I'm sure. Wherever the referee is.
Coming,
it is?
Coming back.
Because, Danny, there's a flag way back at the 41-yard line on the other end of the field. That's why it's coming back. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened down at the end of the play.
Holding penalty on the Rebels.
Yeah. So big break there for Cherryville. We have offsetting penalties.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. So now this is interesting how they'll mark this off. They're discussing it right now. They won't just replay the down. They'll mark off the penalty yardage one way from the spot of the foul back to the 30. Then that's for the hold or illegal use of hands. Now from the 30, they go 15 yards, and it turns into a first down for the Rebels at the 45.
Wow.
They don't just replay the down. That gives West Lincoln a first down at the 45-yard line.
Wow.
The holding penalty and the personal foul penalty.
20 penalties. 20 penalties called on both these ball clubs tonight.
Wow. First and 10 Rebels, ball just outside the 45. And the play comes in. Marsh, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Number 15 is reported in, Hunter Turner. Shotgun snap. Looking to pass is Marsh. Throws it down the field. Wide open is Turner. Down to the Cherryville 30-yard line on the pass reception.
25-yard pass play by Marsh to Turner.
And we're still in the third quarter. 33.8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. First down at the Ironman 30. This drive beginning at the 12 after the fumble by Cherryville. And the Rebels now at the Ironman 30. Marsh with George behind him in the shotgun formation, puts the man in motion. That's Anderson. Hands off to George. George hitting the backfield and goes for a couple. Number 65 got there first to contact him, and that is Colton Britton, and that's the end of the third quarter. So we'll have a second down play for the Rebels coming up when we go to the fourth quarter right after this timeout. 54-26 Rebels over Ironman on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
Send me on the money. Hi, folks. Robert Gates here with GatesAuction.com, and I want to tell you about an absolute auction at 711 East Main Street in Cherryville on Wednesday, September the 24th at 12 p.m. It's prime office space, a former doctor's office, two-story building in a prime location. 711 East Main Street, Cherryville, North Carolina, sold to the highest bidder regardless of price. Call me at 704-472-7598.
NCAL number 4823.
Sold American.
In this area, there are two names you can depend on. The first is Roland Black Heating and Cooling, and the second is Train. Hurry in now and check out the great deals from Train and Roland Black Heating and Cooling. Right now, you can get 0% financing for up to 60 months on qualifying credit approval and qualified equipment. Come in now for all the details, or give them a call at 704-865-1375. Visit them at the new location, 501 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
All right, we go to the fourth quarter, and Danny, long second half here, long first half, a lot of scoring. Second half, a lot of scoring by the Rebels, and they're on the move again.
They are, and
second down of 8 coming up here. George gets the handoff from the shotgun, and he gets brought down by Blackwood near the 20-yard line, 22-yard line, short of the first down. Third down and couple coming up.
Pick up about five more yards, Mac George. He's up to 254 yards on the ground.
One of the biggest
33 carries by Mac George to this point.
Yeah, I was going to say one of the biggest nights I can recall anybody having against Cherryville in quite a while. We knew he'd be a handful.
Yeah.
And play action fake, passing toward the goal line, and it was nearly intercepted and nearly caught, went through the hands of Ryer Davis and was nearly caught by the intended receiver, Chesney, down there in the end zone. Incomplete, brings up 4th and 2 at the 22-yard line with 11:13 to go. And I'm sure the Rebels are going to go for it here.
They're in 4-down territory for sure.
I don't know if something has happened to Calvillo, their kicker, or not, but of course, with this big a lead at this point in the game, going for it would.
They feel comfortable, with running the football instead of.
But we haven't seen Calvillo try any extra points or anything lately. I don't know if he got hurt or what. Handoff to George. George has got the first down inside the 20. To the
pick up a 5.
Yeah, about the 17-yard line. Yep, 5-yard gain, needed 2. Got a first down at the 17. Clock running at 11 minutes to go in the game. 54-26, West Lincoln.
Pretty impressive offensive outburst by the Rebels tonight, Milton.
The man in motion is Anderson. The handoff George. George inside the 15, inside the 10 to about the 7. About 10 yards on the carry. See where they spot
T.J.
this one.
McSwain.
I believe he's got the first down. It'll be first and goal. I think. Let's see. No, wait a minute. Second and 1. Beg your pardon. I saw him starting to move the chains over there. 2nd and 1. Must be at the 18-yard line. High shotgun snap. Handoff goes to Anderson. Anderson is in for the score from 8 yards out. Todrick Anderson scores for the Rebels with 10:14 to go in the fourth quarter. 8-yard run by number 22, senior Todrick Anderson. And the Rebels kicker is coming out now. This is that Calvillo?
It is, number 49. Just got through talking about him.
Okay, so the kick is up, and it is no good, wide to the left. And with 10:14 to go, it is 60-26 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. Rebels over the Ironmen.
The Nation, they go by Guardian, Lifesaver, and Friend. At Nationwide Insurance, we just call them agents. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that cares.
Nationwide is on your side.
Your Nationwide insurance agent in Cherryville is Sandy Cunningham Nationwide Insurance, 1608 East Church Street. Call 704-445-1990.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
For over 100 years, the Stamey Funeral Home in Boston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added a new cremation center along with their new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. And they want to take this time to invite you to their open house Sunday afternoon, October 19th from 2 to 4 p.m. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Boston, and the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home on Dixie Street in Cherryville.
Welcome back as we go to the fourth quarter, 10-14 to play, 60-26. All Rebels this second half. 4 Rebel touchdowns, 3 in the third quarter, 1 here in the fourth after the Cherryville fumble. The Rebels go 88 yards on the drive. Kickoff goes out of bounds on the far side of the field. That'll be a penalty. Cherryville will get it at the 35, or is it the 40 nowadays? I can't remember if they give them it to 35 or 40.
I think it's the
35. I think it's still the 35.
I think.
Well, we'd like to thank our feature sponsors who bring you these Ironman football games. Our pregame show brought to you by Carpenter's Funeral Home. Timeout sponsor, Field Starter and Alternator. Scoreboard, Mr. Sparky, Hauser Drug. Postgame show, Alcom Services. Player of the game for Cherryville, Arnium Motors. Good Hands Player of the game, John Brown Allstate. Big Play Award, Rocky Bennett Insurance. First Downs Medical Center Pharmacy. And pregame meal, Pat's Drive-In. All right, here we go. Cherryville with the ball. Needs to protect the ball. They've turned it over the last 3 times they've touched it on either special teams or offense. And there's a handoff.
Clay Hallman.
Yeah. Hallman for a short gain. And it's out to the
pick up a 4 by Clay.
39, right. Line of scrimmage was the 35 after the penalty for the kickoff going out of bounds. So 4 yards for Hallman. Second down along 6 here.
Drew Hughes for the Ironman wide left.
And quarterback is Henderson. Rolling left, throwing, and caught. Caught by number 80, and he hangs on to the ball down to the Rebel 42. 43-yard lines where they spot it. Lawing on the catch, so big play there. Good hands play.
22-yard pickup by Lawing.
9:26 and counting. Fourth quarter here. Next week, Cherryville on the road at North Gaston. We'll be on the radio at 7 o'clock following the Witherspoon Insurance pregame show. No video next week for Cherryville or North Gaston. Okay. Shotgun formation. Henderson hands off to Owens. Owens inside the 40. Owens, well, they'll spot this one. 38-yard line.
5 yards.
Pretty good game.
Ryan.
Second and 5 coming up here. From the shotgun, the snap. Hallman may have moved early. I don't see a flag at this point. And Owens has bounced around. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, Owens took a couple good licks on that run. 8:30 and counting here.
He may. Well, they moved the chains just a little bit.
Well, I didn't see it, but they gave him a yard. Sure did.
Progress.
Maybe I was fooled. Henderson from the shotgun. He's put the ball in there a lot tonight and going to right here. Got pretty good protection. Rolls right, throws, dropped. Had it and dropped it. Did number 14 for Cherryville.
Drew Hughes.
Hughes made a big catch earlier, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. 4th down and 4 for Cherryville at the 37. With under 8 minutes, 7:59 to go. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. And Henderson trying to get everybody to huddle up here. Clock stopped. They get a play from the sideline. And shotgun snap. Henderson rolling, going to throw it. Caught by Lawing. Lawing's got the first down, 30-25 to about the 22. Michael Lawing on the catch and run.
15-yard pickup by Lawing.
Lawing, a 5'8", 155-pound junior wide receiver. Good catch. Good hands play. Brought to you by John Brown Allstate. And Cherryville keeps the drive alive with a Medical Center Pharmacy first down. Well, this game sure didn't start out the way it's
did not,
coming to a conclusion, did it?
No, it did not.
Handoff Owens. Owens stood up, got to the 20. Couple yards, maybe 3.
Tackled by West Lincoln's Dalton Brooks.
Ryan Owens getting a lot of touches tonight.
10 carries, 40 yards for Ryan.
Ryder Davis is standing over here on the sideline all by himself with his helmet off. I don't know if he's hurt or what's going on. He and Thompson, two of the starters, are over there, not in the game at this point. Letting some backups in there. Owens carries the ball. It's to the 20, down to the 15-yard line. Number 80 had a handful of jersey and held on. That's Noah Moss.
Pickup of they're gonna give him 5 yards on the carry.
Third down coming up, about 2 here. Cherryville needing to get to the 13-yard line for another Medical Center Pharmacy first down. Cherryville trying to get in the end zone here with 6:27 to go. And Henderson rolling right, passing. It's caught at the 5, and in for the score is Hughes. A 13, was that a, what was the line of scrimmage?
13
yard.
Yeah, 13-yard pass completion to Drew Hughes.
Okay, with 6:16 to go in the game. Cherryville gets on the board finally here in the second half. And that's another touchdown pass for Henderson tonight. And Cherryville going for the 2-point conversion. 60-32 right now on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. And Owens will, number 3 will take the shotgun snap, throws it in the end zone. It's intercepted by the Rebels. That was number 3, Preston Elliott, taking the shotgun snap on the 2-point conversion. So a 4th 2-point conversion failed tonight for the Cherryville Ironmen. They are 1 for 5 on 2-point conversions. And we'll be back right after this. It's 60-32 Rebels.
You want pizza? Then head to Subway in Cherryville and Booger City and try the new Flatizza Pizza. Order it the way you like it on Subway's famous flatbread. On a diet? Try one of Subway's low-fat subs. And what about breakfast? Well, they've got that too. Visit your nearest Subway, located on Highway 150 west of Cherryville in the Food Line Shopping Center. And Subway in the Carolina Shopping Center in Booger City. You'll be glad you did. It's Bobcat time at West End Sales in Vail. Bobcat time translates to grass cutting time. And check out these great deals. Get the Bobcat Fast Cat XRZ 52, only $101 per month. Plus great 0% financing for 54 months. Features include a big 24 horsepower Kawasaki engine, 52-inch cut, 3-year, 300-hour warranty. And for your commercial mowers, see the Bobcat ProCat SC with suspension seat, 24 horsepower Kawasaki engine, and 5-year, 500-hour warranty. West End Sales in Vail.
Welcome back. Just a minute shy of the 10 o'clock hour here on WCSL Cherryville and KTC Broadcasting. You're listening and watching tonight. And a squib kick by the Ironman covered and fallen off the 41-yard line by the Rebels, number 55, down that ball. Chris Nelson. And West Lincoln will have it 1st and 10 with 6:16 to go. Up 60-32 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. And it looks like most of the starters still in there, including Charles Mack George. And the quarterback.
Official timeout.
Okay. We have a timeout with 6:16 to go, and you're listening to WCSL and KTCBroadcasting.com.
Alcom Storage on Digbeam Road in Cherryville is proud to be a sponsor of local high school and American Legion sports. We salute all of our local athletes on a job well done. And if you need storage space, see Alcom Storage. You'll find all sizes right for your storage needs. All units are lighted with security cameras and monthly extermination. Be sure to check our prices. Alcom Storage, located at 235 Digbeam Road in Cherryville. Just call 704-435-8803 for Alcom Storage today.
All right, welcome back. Milton Baker and Danny Aker along with you. The Rebels have the ball, 1st and 10. Starter's still out there. The handoff to Chesney. Chesney runs into an Ironman in the backfield, breaks away, spin move, still on his feet, and wound up maybe no gain. Cherryville getting, Danny, it's funny how Cherryville's getting in the backfield, but these big, massive running backs are just
they're strong.
Shoving them out of the way.
They are. They're pushing them out of the way.
Pushing them out of the way. You're right. Pushing them around.
Don't have the number, but number 74 for the Ironman made that tackle.
All right, now here you go. Leaving the starters in. Chesney comes out limping. Hopefully he'll be all right. The starters in with 5.5 minutes to go in a blowout, and Chesney comes out limping. And shotgun formation again for Marsh. High snap, handoff to George. George breaks free, and he's got the first down and a yard or so more inside Cherryville territory at about the 48, 49-yard. Flag down. Hold press here. Flag down back at the 42. And that's probably going to be against West Lincoln.
Probably a holding penalty. Let's see.
Yep.
Good pickup of 12 yards, but George is going to be nullified.
Oh, chop block. Illegal chop block. That is, see, a chop block, that's when a lineman is engaged up high and somebody else goes for his legs.
Goes for his legs, you're exactly right.
So, illegal block and illegal chop block. 5:17 to play.
10-yarder. I believe.
The spot of the foul might wind up being a little more, a little less than. That's probably a 15-yard penalty.
That's 15-yard
personal foul. Yeah, and it's from the spot of the foul, which takes it back to the Rebel 27.
That's 100 yards in penalties, but both teams with 100 yards in penalties tonight.
Wow.
Each team with 11 penalties.
They're going to have to clean up that. Rebels are going to, obviously win this game, but they can't play like that.
Fred T. Ford, the Rebels will next week.
Yeah. Can't have 100 yards of penalties and expect to win every week. Here is the handoff, Marsh keeping it, and he's run down from behind. Nice catch up with him there.
Great tackle there by Brady Ford.
Brady Ford wearing number 12 this year. I can't get used to him in a New Jersey.
I know.
He's number 12, not number 44 anymore. And he caught up with him from behind.
He did, not before he picked up 5 yards, did Noah Marsh.
And might have picked up a little bit more than that, but it's at the 35. It'll be third down.
Clock running.
16.
4:22.
And Marsh is still out there. Running backs are now number 31 and number 11 in at running back. Man in motion. Right to left. Shotgun snap. Marsh tosses it left side. Number 31 wrapped up in the backfield. Got number 46 for the tackle for Cherryville, Malik Crosby. Number 31, the ball carrier, Austin Ledford. Also in there at running back was Brandon Chesney.
They're brothers, the Chesney boys.
Okay. And now Mac George comes back in the game on 4th and very long, a loss of yardage on the play. 4th down and about 19, looks like. And George is in there because they're going to punt. Danny, excuse me, I forgot he's the punter. So George is in there to punt. The up back is the quarterback. And the snap's a little bit high. The kick's away. And it's a pretty high spiraling kick. Bounces, taken by Davis at the 35. Davis to the 50, cuts it back 45. 40 still on his feet to the 35-yard line. Ryer Davis. Good return.
About 32 yards.
Rebels slow to get up. Number 40, Zane Peterson's down, but he's getting up and looks like he's okay. So Davis, good return.
Yeah, you talked about he was out of the ball game. We don't know why.
I think maybe just letting some others in this situation. I don't know. He and Thompson both were out. Thompson's had some drops and miscues tonight, and he was taken out of the game on an earlier kickoff coverage return. Here's Owens. Owens' big run, but Owens is going to have to cover that ball up with two hands in traffic like that. He's lucky he didn't lose it again.
Ron Owens with a pickup of 11 yards for a first down.
Down to the 24-yard line, Medical Center Pharmacy first down. And 2:50 to play, clock running here. First down, Cherryville at the Rebel 24-yard line. Number 3, Preston Elliott is the quarterback from the shotgun. And he'll hand it to Owens again. Ryan, good yardage up the middle. Ryan Owens, another carry.
Ryan with his 12th carry of the night. Picks up, we'll get him 6 yards on that carry. Ryan's up to 57 yards.
Ryder Davis has had a great ball game, but Ryan Owens, he needs to get some sort of recognition in our post-game show.
Absolutely.
I know he's had the one fumble, but he's done some very good things tonight. But we'll be naming some Big Play Award and Good Hands Player of the Game Award in our post-game show.
Preston Elliott, 6'1", 170-pound sophomore under center. In the shotgun.
In the shotgun. Hands off again to Owens. Owens dragging a would-be tackler who had him by the shirt tail, number 55.
Yeah, that's number 55, Chris Nelson.
147 and first down.
Yes, it is.
Medical Center Pharmacy first down for the Ironmen at the 14-yard line. Can Cherryville get in the end zone one more time tonight? Down 60-32. Cherryville just got a lot of backups in there, a lot of reserve players in there now, and I'm sure the Rebels have some in there as well on the defense. No need to risk getting a starter hurt at this point in the game. Elliott in the shotgun. Good snap. Handoff 35 Hallman.
He had a big hole there, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Closed quickly, he got down to about the 10 or 11, Hallman, with 1:10 to play.
Yeah, Ironman's got a couple timeouts. So I'm surprised.
Hurrying up here.
5-yard pickup by Clay Hallman. 53 seconds left in the ball game.
All at the 10, second down about 6. Snap. Good, and Elliott rolling right, looking to pass, throws, got a man, it's Lawing for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 10-yard touchdown pass from Preston Elliott to Michael Lawing with 39 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Preston Elliott.
10-yard pass from Elliott to Lawing. And Cherryville will go for 2 here. Cherryville 1 for 5 on 2-point conversions tonight. They've tried a 2-point conversion every time they scored. Now, shotgun snap is dropped. Elliott picks it up, and he's going to be stopped well short of the goal line. So 1 for 6 on 2-point conversions, Cherryville tonight. 60-38, Rebel lead on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. You know, the ones the other guys spend billions of dollars on each year. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Bennett Insurance Group in Cherryville, an independent Erie insurance agent. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Bennett Insurance Group today. Call 704-435-0270. That's 704-435-0270. Or go to BennettInsuranceGroup.net. We can help you get where you need to be, where you should be, quickly and easily. Go ahead, laugh at those cave people, stunt guys, and bubbly cashiers. Then see for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie. Year after year after year.
See Rocky Bennett at Bennett Insurance Group, your Erie insurance agent.
Kickoff bouncing around, and it's picked up or covered up at about the 35-yard line by the Rebels with 39 seconds to go in the fourth quarter here. 60-38, Rebels. Big second half for Charles Mack. George Danny will have some stats in
outstanding stats.
Yeah, outstanding in our Alcom Services post-game show, and we'll have some Player of the Game awards for Cherryville. And like I say, 38 points is nothing to sneeze at, but Cherryville's left 10 points on the field in missed 2-point conversions. If they, make a decent,
you can't get a 2-point conversion every time, but get better than 1 for 6, you'll have a few more points on the board, but still wouldn't be enough to win this game tonight as the Rebels take a knee, and that will pretty much do it here. As soon as they set the ball, they won't even have to take it. Oh, got a illegal procedure penalty on West Lincoln. So hold the phone here. Clock stops at 31 seconds as they mark off the penalty. And they mark it back to the 29-yard line. And they'll start the clock here in a moment, I believe, and we'll get this thing over with and join the Ronaldo Motors post-game show. And another shotgun snap. That'll do it. Another knee. People waving at you, Danny.
My fans.
There you go. You've got fans? You've got fans?
Yeah.
When will you be signing autographs?
It won't be long.
All right, Rebels celebrating a big win over the Cherryville Ironmen, non-conference opponents these days for years and years and years and years and years and years.
That's right.
Conference opponents, now non-conference matchup, but they play every year, and they had a pretty entertaining first half. A big second half for the Rebels. If you're a Rebel fan listening in, you enjoyed the second half.
For Mac George, Milton.